Hello, everyone. Ben, joined by Teddy Tarvis. Give you your midday mayhem on Tuesday, October 15th. And Teddy, I was sick last week. What'd you do to these markets? These things just really slid down here. So what's going on? What have you seen today?
Now, Ben was out of office. Probably would have been better for you to stay out of office with these prices. Things are really falling apart this week, especially for these soybeans. The corn not looking the friendliest. But in the way of news, there's not really anything that's very friendly out there. You look at the fundamentals for the beans. Major growing areas of South America are going to be getting a lot of rain. In Brazil and Argentina, corn. There's a lot of harvest pressure obviously going on. So right now, there's just not really a whole lot that's going to move these markets up.
Yeah, and we had, like you mentioned, right? We had all this talk of, are the yields going to be there? Well, we're kind of finding out that yields are there. We're at a good pace. We'll get another report because of the kind of weird bank holiday, government holiday yesterday. We'll get some crop progress this afternoon. And yeah, the rain down in South America, right? I mean, that was a big talk for a long time. They're dry, they're dry, they're dry. But you can only make something so dry. And now they're getting rains. Forecasts are showing rains. They're going to be getting it in the ground. And so there's not really much fear in this market. And on top of that, we have a big crop. We don't have a lot of demand. So how much lower can these markets go? How much more can we push them down? Because now we're getting to the point where we were at kind of at the beginning of August or end of August, beginning of September timeframe. And do we have some support down here? Maybe. If there's anything friendly right now, Teddy, I think it might be the funds have been buying back. Right? They've dug their way out of that record short position. Now they're still short, but they're sitting at a more neutral level right now, which with an election 2-3 weeks away, it kind of makes sense a little bit here. Maybe the funds are kind of looking for a little bit more neutral position going
Right.
into that.
Well, it also makes you wonder, though, if they've covered all these shorts and gotten out of all these positions, then why haven't we gone up more?
Right.
And that's maybe what we've seen in the last few weeks is just that incremental climb, especially for corn and soybeans. But now, okay, they're close to flat and worth 30 cents lower in like a week. So it really makes you wonder
If the funds are really in here buying the heck out of it, or if there's a little bit, more activity on the option side.
Right.
And like you said, I mean, sure, from those August lows to those highs a few weeks ago, when in September, beginning of October, it was about what, 50 cents in corn, give or take. A big move of beans over $1, which is fantastic. But you got to take advantage of it. It's really hard to do that when you don't know what your yields are. So I think guys right now, maybe in the fields, basis isn't there because all these elevators and plants know that, hey, there's going to be grain out there. I don't need to bid it up right now. And I think you're seeing maybe on the field side of things, maybe a little bit of panic selling out of these farmers in the field, cash wise. But switching over to livestock, Teddy, what's going on there? Because, I mean, hogs seem to be barely awake today. They're not, there's very little change there. But the livestock, the cattle seem to be a little bit more exciting, right? And with the economy jumping around here, maybe more Fed rate cuts, why are we down over $1 today?
Yeah, cattle is hogging the market today.
It is. Cattle is hogging the market.
Yeah, cattle are getting beat up there in the beginning. Kind of recovered a little bit, but still down. But they've been on a pretty good tear over the last few weeks, and so I've been saying that it is very much worth protecting at this level. You want to get protection on, so if you are an options, buyer or looking at futures, definitely get some protection on. But we did have better box beef.
Mm-hmm. Box beef has been getting slightly better, it seems like, over the past few weeks, right? We're starting to see that come up a little bit. It was awful for 3, 4, 5 months. And it seems like it's found itself, and maybe we're seeing consistently better box beef. We saw that today, saw that a little bit yesterday too. But I mean, it's slowly coming back. But we need to be keeping an eye out too on what consumers are doing. Are consumers spending? Are consumers spending more on beef? Are they going to be using it? I mean, we're heading into a holiday season. A lot of beef sales should be happening just around Thanksgiving and Christmas tables. But it's one of those deals where can we see that continue into next year, depending on who's elected as president. The election cycle is going to be very big on the S&P and the Dow and just the macroeconomic side, and that seems to be what cattle's following right now. So keep an eye out for that.
Well, another thing too, just to add on to that, is now we are seeing what looks like more fund activity in cattle. Over the last couple of years, they haven't been super active, but now it actually seems like you're seeing those bigger buy minutes or bigger sell minutes, whatever it may be. And so it makes you wonder, are the funds?
Are the funds coming in here, or they're
Yeah.
building a position.
Exactly.
So look on that. That should be coming out on Friday, I believe, with what even with the holiday earlier this week. So
Just be very careful with the livestock right now.
livestock can move pretty quick. Remember last year around this time, we got some bad cattle on feed reports, and this market just
Right.
really tanked. So
Exactly.
while it looks pretty right now, it doesn't have to stick around for long. Livestock is notorious for moving very quickly in a very large way. So if you guys got any questions, give us a call. Looking forward to talking to you. Teddy, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for watching. We're available anytime at 1-800-2-MARKET. That's 1-800-262-7538. Or check us out online at AllendaleHub.com. Thank you.